This is how we're going to do this, right? Are we listening? Make sure you're listening. Stop whatever you're doing right now. If you don't listen, you're going to have a one-night stand with Bonnie Blue. So, we are going to assume that this is not Ben 10 because my man is just built different. Homie out here packed over 5 fine at once. Jesus, what's that? Well, do you know what Ben 10 and your girlfriend have in common? They both don't exist. This is an average version of each alien. This is a scenario where they suddenly land in the middle of a very busy city. No plot armor, no omnitrix to switch out of the situation. What could they possibly do? That's what we're going to find out. Okay bros, it's Varied here and back with another one. So this video idea is just basically a mini series I have, and we're going to be reviewing all Ben 10 aliens, but we're going to start with the first 10 in the classic. If this does well, we can move on to the other continuities. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, you know what to do, like, subscribe. Now, how would these aliens survive in the real world? Let's get it. Now, this is how it's going to occur. We are going to rank them into 3 sections. Who will get arrested, but work with the government, and who will escape. And the first stop today is Heatblast. What category does Heatblast fall under? Heatblast is a pyronite. His species, as their name implies, are made of fire. So he's just this big rocky humanoid alien that breathes fire, literally. I believe he's going to get caught. It won't be too easy, but hear me out. Heatblast is simply not going to last too long, given this is just a random pyronite. You know what I will introduce him to? Red Bull, all new Red Bull energy drink. Fills you with energy so you can get away from the car. Are you black or maybe a man on fire? Don't worry, drink Red Bull and you're gonna have all the energy you need. You know, I'm looking for a Red Bull sponsorship in case that wasn't obvious. I'm practicing actually. He is strong. He can melt a large chunk of metals in seconds. He is fairly fast, but that's mostly within short distances. He has a tough body. He can survive underwater. Now remember this, I was just using Ben's Heatblast to base his feet. Probably the strongest version of Heatblast in that universe, or at least top 5. If you don't believe me, remember when Ben literally defeated the strongest Tetraman warrior and then she fell in love with him? This tells us something. Whenever Ben uses an alien, he's simply the best version of that alien, period. So whatever feats we've seen about Heatblast so far, forget it. The same way your crush forgot you the next day after you approached her. Yes, that same way, forget it. If the best of his species could take multiple seconds to melt a tank, it's safe to assume that an average pyronite will probably take about 5 minutes. The Heatblast we have in this situation has anything but time. That means he's slower, he's weaker, he's less durable, less stamina to work with. If he lands in a busy city, it's going to be loud. He's bright and hot. Unlike you, first thing I believe people are going to do is call the fire department. He's literally a man on fire. He's going to be confused. He's going to try to fly away, but I believe he isn't going to get that far. He's going to be stopped eventually. There isn't much room for him to run away. Remember, he's made of fire. If he runs into a forest, bam, forest fires. He's giving away his location. If he flies too high, he's going to extinguish himself. Let's be honest here, he just landed on Earth. He doesn't know where to go. The first thing he's going to want to do is to defend himself. He will do damage, but he will fall eventually. Because when the military tanks and jets start rolling in, he might not have enough stamina to bring them all down. It's safe to say that an average Heatblast is going to react to water like it's kryptonite. Hear me out. This is because it's probably his first time facing water. I believe the military is enough to take this one down, as long as they work with the fire department. I'll give the average Heatblast a 70% chance of getting caught. How long is this going to take? I'm not sure, to be honest, but I'm sure as hell it's not going to take as much time it took for the dad to return home. And the second star for today is Ripjaws. Now, Ripjaws is a very interesting and neatly designed alien in my opinion. He is Pieces Volant from the planet Pieces. Who is naming these species, man? Like, I always knew in school, I always knew scientists that were doing these botanical names were crazy. Now, Ripjaws is going to get caught, but it depends. I'll tell you why. He lands in the middle of a very busy area. Yeah, some people are going to notice him immediately, especially people around. But he's tall, but isn't far off from the height of a tall human. Ripjaws is just 6'5". Suddenly, he lands on Earth. He then realizes that he is in a dangerous location, obviously because of the way people are reacting to him. He will try to get away because no one is going to attack him. He will try running, but the police will eventually catch up to him. Now, there's a chance of him surviving the police and not getting caught, and I'm leaning towards that. He doesn't seem as dangerous as the like of Heatblast, so the attention of the military wouldn't be as urgent. We are assuming that this is a developed community or environment and in a developed country, so they should have sewers and fire hydrants. If Ripjaws can somehow figure out, all he has to do is to go down a sewer and escape, then he's out. But the rain of bullets on him and him being overwhelmed is going to be too distracting for him. I will give Ripjaws an 80% chance of getting caught. We've come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, and stuck with me all through the way here, please subscribe so I keep pumping more content. And please tell me which first 10 aliens I should do next.